So a couple weeks ago, we did a special segment we called Imagineer That, where we tried to come up with a better attraction to replace Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, or just a better Mickey Mouse attraction in general. And you guys seemed really receptive to that. Everyone had a good time. So I thought for this week's show, we could do something similar. But Tyler then came in and was like, I've got this really cool idea of what we can do to really spice this segment up. So do we have Tyler? Is Tyler with us? Do we have that? Kind of? Tyler's audio may not be, but Tyler has a video to share with us maybe. Let's see if we... So what... Look at the dinosaur!
Wow.
Look at the Cementosaurus! That's amazing! It's made of balloons, I think. So what Tyler did, Tyler and Thomas sometimes have done these segments where they go into Planet Coaster, a popular game which I'm not very good at and need to learn at some point. It's not on Mac, so I never get to play it. But it's a very popular game, and it's a very cool way to visualize, you know, what we wanted to do. So we want to try and fix Dino-Rama. Looks like these guys did a pretty accurate recreation, other than the fact that it's not.
I spent all day doing this.
You did, but they don't have like just a regular like Dumbo spinner ride.
I did my best with what is built into the game. I'm actually very impressed with how that dinosaur came out, to be honest.
This looks pretty accurate, though. It looks pretty accurate. It's better than...
So some stuff isn't real. Like, these are just, like, scenery things. Those are gumdrops.
It's all right. We're going to bulldoze all of this anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Cannons?
Like... Like I couldn't make a dig site, so I just put a ride just to make people come into this area.
Well, that's not the part we're going to destroy. I like that part. I think we all are in agreement we like the rest of Dino-Land. This ugly part over here is the part we don't like. And so we're going to go around, and if people have ideas for what would be better, we're going to try to, as a panel, come together. It says get out. We're going to try as a panel to come together and come up with it quickly in like 20 minutes, if we can come up with a better concept.
There's a meet and greet dinosaur.
Is there really? In this game?
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I need to play this game more. I like this game. It's just his character meat. It's pretty accurate. There's a sign that just says character meat, which is a wood plank.
Insert character here.
Yeah. These are these are actually better than most Dino-Rama meet and greets through the years.
There really is. I'd go to that dance party.
Short order cook from Star Wars.
Strono,
that guy's name
Strono Cookie Tugs. Old Strono. This looks too good to be
People love
Primeval
this.
World.
Look at
It's
that.
too good. It looks nicer. Okay, so panel, we're gonna try and fix Dino-Rama. How are we gonna do this? Like, what do we do?
We're selling
with this?
Primeval Whirl and
Sell
bulldozing.
Primeval
Should I just go ahead and delete them?
Everyone is in agreement we're bulldozing Primeval World.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of Primeval World.
Okay. Now watch all the sad people
In the queue that leave,
right.
yeah.
And then we put in a TJ Maxx.
Wow.
Oh, I was thinking Crazy Mouse. Crazy Mouse attraction. That's what
It already is a wild mouse. I don't want another piece of junk. Look at all this land we have. We could do something much better here if the bottom of the screen wasn't melting. There you go. Well, blow out all that.
It's a very outdated.
Blow out all that queue. There you go. Oh, look how quick you can
There
do
are
that.
people walking there. Oh, goodbye.
Just forget about them.
They'll be in the grass.
Forget about this floating
Oh,
benches.
are they okay? Are
They're
they?
fine.
That's not right. Oh, they're
They're
gone.
waving. They're
Dance.
okay.
They're dancing. They're like, thank you, God, for removing this piece of garbage from our lives. Thank you. And now the floating benches, yes. So what do we do with it? Because we're in Dino-Land, right? We're wedged between the Nemo Theater and Dino-Land. We have to do something.
Are we approaching this as guests? What do we want to see, or as executives who want to maximize profits?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Are we keeping the theme of it being a carnival, like a fair? Do we need to
I think that's
with
an
that?
interesting challenge if we have to keep it as a fair, but have to do something better, right? No, get your movie theater out of here. Go to the movie theater. What else you got? What options do we have?
I mean, I
here?
kind of want to ride a dinosaur.
You want to ride a dinosaur?
Triceratops
That'd be
spin
cool.
is not enough
Would you
for
build
you?
the Tower of Terror from Tokyo? As much as I'd love that, we can't put that there. It doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. That's the backstage area.
Dinosaur
Actually.
drop.
And we're really fenced in because there are backstage roads and facilities back there that really don't let us come out much more. So we're boxed in here. So we got to really work in this space that we have. What is that?
Oh, Mayan go-karts.
No.
Yeah.
How does Mayan go-karts fit in?
These are just well, you already got it like.
It's Indiana Jones.
Is there
forgot
like a
everything we
mine cart coaster? Could we do the excavator? Could we bring that to life?
Oh,
The
yeah.
excavator.
Because I mean, that's still a great idea. I think if you really want to have like a off-the-shelf thing, at least make it thematically correct, right? So I think if we Dino-Rama is easy to fix, right? So what if we just made Dino-Rama like an extension of the dig site, and we did more of that, the paleontology side of thing? And Hester and Chester's could be right there next to the dig site, right? The shop, there could be like a souvenir stall that some people threw together to make some extra money, you know?
It could, like, I'm picturing that, like, there's like this excavation site, but then like the carnival area is kind of like the town that's also located near the city or near the dig site that all the paleontologists kind of go to.
But do we
in between
need
digs or something?
No.
Do
we have
we
it-
need
no,
the rest of Dino-Rama though?
No.
So like we're
Correct.
boxed in, like we can't touch the shop, right?
We
The
could-
shop's got to
We
stay.
could take all these trees and stuff out.
No,
and
but
maybe
in
have a
real
bit more
life, you
work.
can't go further back than that. You're boxed. The ride is very much boxed in. You can get rid of that
Are you
fence.
saying-
if
can
you
we
want.
just get rid of the carnival games and use all that space?
We should just. That's what I'm saying. Should we just
get
blow out
Triceratops
spin
Triceratops
while
spin and the games and just work fresh with this big
Yeah.
plot, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the plan. Sorry, Tyler spent all this time doing
Oh
this.
no.
We just
No, I knew this would happen. This is fine.
Don't worry, it's saved.
We can
It
reuse it
looked nice,
later.
Tyler. It did.
I did save it. Are we getting rid of the dino?
No, leave him for now. Can we pick him? Can we pick him up and move him?
Yeah, he should
Yes.
be by the entrance.
Yes, we
Of course
can.
we can.
Oh.
The
All
roller
right, so
coaster
leave him
goes
for
under
now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, there was a park called Kittyland, and you went under the dinosaur on the train. And if we had a roller coaster that went under that dinosaur, I'd really like that.
Right? And then you
Really
can
like
touch
that, yeah.
the lights.
We did really thin out the
can rub the
crowd,
lights.
so that's a plus.
Jeez.
What success?
They'll have to be going shopping or dining now. They have nothing else to do.
Disneyland now, basically.
So
People are trapped.
we're making our money back.
You got to put that road back, though. I think people
Yeah,
need to be
I'm
able to
working
get
on
to
it.
the shop still. No, just like we like the rest of Dinoland, right? Dinoland as it existed is fine.
They need a shop.
We need to do something different with this plot of land.
You want to see like pre-made stuff that's in the game, or stuff like I've already made, or
Is there anything that looks like a minecart coaster?
I could just build an original minecart coaster. Yeah.
Why don't we do that then?
Uh,
We still have a lot of benches, though.
Animatronics.
I'll get to those later.
We need AAs.
Like a swinging
yeah.
minecart, like my Seven Doors Mine Train.
Something along those lines, right?
Like,
That
as
would be
far as
cool.
level of thrilling?
Just more thrilling. Yeah.
You want to build all the way out there? I guess we could have something like wrapped through the ride, too. We could do something in the middle.
You need to have like the load station. I feel is always like very far away because you need to have a long winding queue of some kind.
Yeah.
Depends whether like
For
the ride is
social
going to be.
distancing, yeah.
Because like, do we really need this pathway? Because there's the other proper like entrance into Dinoland down here.
You need it, though, because you need to connect to Asia. You got to have that flow. That's got to
this stuff
stay.
go?
I think we got to have that parameter, right? Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
Oh,
makes
yeah.
sense.
You can't have dead end. You can't ratatouille this.
We take out the shops that are over here though.
No, those got to
Uh,
stay. I think we got to work with just the Dino-Rama plot.
Plenty of land.
Let's put next one.
So I'd love to do the excavator. I don't want to do just the coaster, though, right? Like, we should also have
Yeah.
something else here. So it's got to wind through something. And can't do more playground, right? Because we already have a playground.
What's that? Oh.
I don't know. What if, like, if they argue, let's say management argues, like, we still got to have carnival games that make a lot of money. What if they did carnival games that were themed to, like, excavation? right? So what if the water
You
gun
throw
game was
bones.
you like cleaning, like what if the target was shaped like this, like dinosaur skull, and there's the target in the middle, but the joke is that you're like cleaning off the find,
Oh.
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
I don't know, things along those lines. Could you reskin, kind of like they did at DCA, where they reskin them in a thoughtful way, right?
Yeah.
And you can put them right along that path, sure. That makes sense. They're in a high visibility spot now. We kept the profit center.
I'm picturing like the thing where you have to like shoot the star out of the piece of paper, except it's with like a water gun and then like the image itself like.
Oh yeah. What are some of the other
Yeah, the
ones
Yeah.
that we could do while Tyler's rearranging things? I don't think the cement dinosaur could go down there though, because we got like this excavation thing, right? Can we just throw him into like, I don't know, could he go in like the trees by the store or something? Because he fits. Where are you?
Okay.
What is out there? What is out there?
Wow.
I want that.
Exciting.
Can he just go like behind the, like looking through the trees in the back there? You can put him like behind the
Yeah,
fence.
can we just
Like-
have that volcano?
He's just
What the
peering
Like he just
in.
peering
There's
over the
little
shop?
walkway. There's a walkway from Dinosaur. We can
Yeah,
put
let's
that
move him there, sure. That's probably better.
That breaks the visual intrusion. Right? That's all one
I mean,
building.
he's there
for
to
some
draw
reason.
people from visiting the Dino Institute to the you know, the roadside stand, right? That makes sense.
I don't know.
Give him his space there. He can kiss the Smilodon sign back there. Smilodon says, "Have a nice day." They can be friends.
Go back to that volcano.
We go back to the volcano. No, stay on task.
volcano.
This is a show. This isn't playtime.
Volcano-themed flume ride.
Oh,
So lava.
you're in lava.
But how would we
Just-
fit?
You gotta buy the Land of the Lost.
How
rights.
would we do a volcano in this land? How would that make sense?
Well, extinction.
You make it Land of the Lost.
Yeah,
But why
get
would
on a
there
big
be a
waterfall.
volcano in this land?
there would. We're talking about modern day excavation, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Put it, like, up.
it's not too late to change the theme now, but we barely started.
It's a very dangerous.
Somebody said
dig site.
flume ride. Do you want that as well? What if it's like Thunder Mesa, where it's like the coaster and the flume ride are like intertwining somehow?
What kind of flume ride do you do with dinosaurs, though?
Well, they're not real dinosaurs.
That's the
They're-
problem. Is like the real dinosaurs are in Dinosaur, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
don't have that to play with thematically, right? We have to play with the real world as
Right.
it exists now.
I mean, well,
I'm just getting this coaster started until
no, go for it.
anybody's like,
I don't
we
really
should
have
this as well.
a track layout in mind. I'll let you have at it. Maybe people in the chat have ideas. I don't know. Let's look
Can
at
you
the
go
chat.
underground?
I think like, because if we're
Cool,
doing
yeah.
a thrill coaster, I think a
Well, no,
chill
no.
boat ride, almost like
need
a
to go
Navi
underground
River
and come
journey,
back
would
up.
be cool.
And then when you go
You know,
underground, you see fossils.
originally it was going to be a boat ride. Before they decided on the Indiana Jones ride system, it was a dinosaur boat ride, which also goes back to Discovery Bay. Discovery Bay was going to have a river raft ride with dinosaurs, and then they kind of revived that for Animal Kingdom. But then they were like, "Oh, Indiana Jones tested really well. What if we did that with dinosaurs?" They're like, oh,
R2D2, you're right. They do own Ice Age now.
"We're not doing no,
Nah,
no, no." And obviously, we're going to have to theme these supports later. But
That is not a task I'm gonna do.
we're probably not going to get that done on the air, no. But if Tyler's feeling like it at home, he wants to post it for the WIGS later, he can. We're just gonna get the basic idea down. You've hit the station.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
Here we gotta have like a cool like.
If it can
It's
go,
down
do we
here.
have what's the room like over the path? Can we have it go over the path a little and then come back?
Yeah, we can have it. There's a huge empty space between Dinosaur.
That actually
I know this is
exists.
totally map accurate. All of this is empty.
We should go into that space a bit. So we should cross over that path to draw people in. They at least do a turn through there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean right over that entrance path there? That's cool.
No, not over the dinosaur entrance, just through this greenery. So that way it goes over that path between the store and stuff.
I feel like we made a mistake.
There is a meet and greet there. We could blow out that meet and greet. What mistake have we made?
I just feel like we're Six Flag in this.
What are we doing wrong?
I don't know. We're putting a big, thrilling roller coaster like
Well, we're going to
200 feet away from Expedition Everest, which is another big thrill ride roller coaster.
Well, this isn't going to be big thrill. It's going to be like family. This is Animal Kingdom does not have a family coaster, right? So it doesn't have like a mine train. So look at Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom, you have this hierarchy, right? You have Space Mountain, which is like the most thrilling, like for bigger kids. You have, then under that, you have like Big Thunder, which is a little less thrilling, you know, more for tween audience maybe. And then at the bottom, you have Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and then Barnstormer, right? You have this progression that you can build up. Animal Kingdom doesn't have that. Animal Kingdom has this Everest, which is big thrill, very scary, high height requirement. But Primeval World filled a gap. As junky as it was, it filled this age gap. So I think from a guest enjoyment perspective, we got to offer something in that range, right?
Yeah.
So what if we did, I think a family coaster that's more themed is great, but I'm open to suggestions if we can come up with them.
Oh, there's one in the chat.
We're about to see an
He
accident
just
here. Hold
blew,
on.
he just killed everyone.
There's one in the chat.
Oh, they were like
from,
little water dummies.
From Bob Chapek. He said you guys need to incorporate more IPs. I don't know if
I
you
don't
want to
think
take that.
Disney doesn't have any good IPs. Like I think if the Good Dinosaur succeeded, I think this land would already be gone in real life.
Yes.
For the, if we wanted to keep it to like, you know, like nowadays, it's as opposed to theming it to like actual, we're living in the time of dinosaurs. I mean, you could do something with birds, since, you know, birds and dinosaurs are related.
I hate the Dino Bash
I mean-
storyline though, because it is
Kind
that
of
whole like
tiki
bird
log
relation thing. You say ospreys? I think we have enough osprey coasters in Orlando.
Yeah, we got more trouble coming.
This looks fun though.
Can we go like
Oh.
like fantasy and like have like these really cute dinosaur plush turned into animatronic that take us
Wow.
on this journey along this path?
Can they sing?
Yes.
We'll just make an original
Oh, there'll be
song.
original song and everything.
So
I'm
now you
picturing,
guys
like,
are getting
Chucky
back to like
singing.
Hester and Chester though.
We are
Do we want to go
dinosaurs.
back down that Hester and
Love
Chester route?
you.
Wow.
We want to hug you and play in the sand.
Oh,
Well, I didn't know I was on
Wow.
TV. Hi,
All
hi
right.
everybody.
I don't
Eric Morton, bring out the banjo.
Yeah, no.
God. I don't know, what else can we do with, again, this is a big plot, right? And this coaster's mostly above ground level. What can we do with more of this
I
space?
pictured the excavator being like close to the ground or on the ground and like below ground,
Cheetah
where you're
hunt.
going through like
Like
ribs of
trenches.
like a dinosaur. And
Yeah, we just haven't gotten that far yet. He's just building
Yeah,
a
there
trench.
should definitely be dig trenches.
But I
part.
think,
Yeah,
yeah, the
there
trenches would be cool, and then paths that go over.
Oh, and
the
like cranes
trenches.
lifting up bones that you like
Yeah.
you like
Oh, that'd
zoom
be cool,
through.
yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you can pay $1 to do that?
They're
To like,
Oh,
That's it.
oh, that, oh my God.
That's it, like a weird, like, Jungle Nedge or whatever it was,
Yeah.
Shrunken Edge Junior Jungle Boats, but instead you pay to work little cranes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's like, it's magnetic and you pick up like little bones off the ground or like a little pit in front of the ride.
And then you can roll a dice,
along
and if
the
you get a
ride path?
1, you
No,
can throw
please stop.
meteor balls
is
at
this?
people on the train.
What is that?
This is a ride that's at Canada's Wonderland, but also it looks like a giant crane. And when you were talking, the excavator ride, that would have been in like that volcano blast coast. No, that's a different park. Sorry, that volcano ride that would have been. It would have had like a thrill ride that was like, oh, this is an excavator
Streets
drill that we
volcano.
sat you on. Or whatever. Yeah, it's not having a good time.
But it's
But
got
that
to
would
be
be like
in
one
a
of the-
ditch, right? Like I want, the train should go through this ditch, and to the side of the ditch should be like this play area. So you should be playing with this stuff like along the ride path. So it's got this kinetic energy, right? There we go. Tyler's destroying the park. Here we
There
go.
we go.
Dig some trenches. We need trenches.
Yeah,
We got some other ideas for fun stuff to do in this
we can see like
space.
fossils while you go down some of these trenches.
Yeah, like there's like the
Big
the
Thunder
tar pit there that you go over. We have a meteor shower. Do we already have that? We had that on Primeval World, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think you have a meteor shower because then
We
people
can have a
would be
tar
like
pit
dying.
and some water.
Yeah, I
So
was
yeah,
about to
there's
say
our.
some
We'll
water
pretend
with, like,
that's our claw game thing.
like some water with a big dinosaur.
Oh, it is hitting the track. I'll
That's
fix it.
allowed.
You can turn on and off collision. In this game if
Okay.
you want.
Yeah, I don't know. The excavator is just such a good idea that I don't think anyone's really got anything else, right? I haven't seen anything in the chat. Kind of Dinoland version of Big Thunder? Yeah, pretty much. Jungle Cruise Cretaceous period? Yeah, that's pretty much. But yeah, obviously this is more themed.
Can we incorporate sea in here?
Oh, for sure. Some paleontologist is a C member.
Yeah.
For sure. Dr. Seeker's not C.
Oh.
Dr. Ogden might be.
No. Wow. I don't know. It should be some like retired Marine who's now taken up
Dr. Eric
excavation.
Morton.
He's now out in, he's now out in Arizona, and he's you know, he's taken this up as a hobby in his retirement. But he's a C member.
Oh, we going underground?
Yeah, it's the
Yes.
excavator.
Super good.
Eric suggested we go underground.
The what was it called? The pterodon flyers?
Pteranodon flyers,
Pteranodon.
which only
Yes,
children are allowed
love
to
it.
ride.
How
I've been
tall
on
do
it
you
a
have to
couple
be for
times.
that?
Super
I've been
fun.
on it a couple
How
times.
tall? What's the height for that?
You have to be under 40.
I believe
Under
so.
40 inches?
Yeah,
Oh.
and you have to be with a
thought it
child.
said under 40
An
and
adult
nothing-
with a child under 40 inches can ride. There was a short period for pass holders, like a month or two, where after like some time at night you could go. And I also did it with children at one point, but then we went during that pass holder thing. So I've been on it like 3 or 4 times. Super fun.
Never done
Or
it.
if you work and your boss is really cool, then we
Yeah,
hook you up.
yeah. Sometimes team members get to ride it. Yeah.
Thank you, Don.
You rode it as an actual child? Wow. I was
3
way
years
over.
ago.
I was way over. Wow. I was way over 40 inches in 1999. All right, Tyler, we're running out of time. You got to complete this track.
I love this track though.
It looks fun though. We got.
does
We
look
should.
fun.
Can we ride this after?
Yes, if it works.
Oh,
if
right
it works,
there.
we can ride it. I don't know. It's a lot of
Well, this thing's
momentum.
gonna come
It's
barreling
gotta.
into the brake
It's
house.
got to hit a lot of momentum along
No,
this
no.
path.
It's okay. We'll be fine. Trim brakes. There we go.
So is this
That
taking
was
up the
not-
whole space? With the
Yeah, but there's some
excavator?
like
The
patches in
toilet
here where
seat?
we could run paths through and have like little
Nice.
exhibits. I think it'd be cool if like the ride passes fossils, but then also those are visible from the walking path.
Oh,
and
here
there
we
could be
go.
little
Yes.
plaques with it that explain like this is this is that.
And also like the tools and stuff and the process that's involved.
Sure.
I need to get a new computer.
There
I
we
want to
go.
play this.
We
so
could put
bad.
one of those teaching cast members who has like a little table with displays.
Love it.
Nah, put us in the front.
Yeah, Wilderness Explorer stop in here.
Oh.
Whole bunch of little stuff
Love
in
it.
addition to
I'm all
this,
about
It is
you know,
so you can see the cars.
this little D ticket. Whoa!
We
Pay no attention to that volcano.
Nah,
It's a volcano.
Pay no attention.
It's
Put a
just
bar at
something
the
in
top.
Tyler's sandbox.
Just
Wow, I
ever.
Not
didn't
gonna
know
pay
that
attention.
Animal Kingdom was so close to Volcano Bay.
If that was Volcano Bay, it'd have a big hole in it, though. This is violent.
A little bit more
Yeah, you smooth it out later on.
shaky than I
Okay.
thought.
Oh god, I hope this works.
I think this is already great. I think you can kind of visualize what it would be like if there was like a fun, windy coaster back here. And the rest of Dinoland, I think, works really well. You would have seen Everest from there. The rest of Dinoland works really well as a backdrop for this, I think.
Yeah, here's my favorite part.
Past the dino, and there's
Yeah, that would be
the
like
palm trees that are
So
there.
it's not like a mountain, right? It's just like a big excavation type area.
Yeah, it's a lot of wood
Ah,
beams. There would have been wood cross beams under all this.
Yay.
And then some little
Perfectly
mountains, little
circle
mounds of dirt
area.
under the track, you know, in some places, so you're going
Yeah,
through a
we
dig
made it.
site.
That's cute.
I think we've got a good idea here.
This is cool.
I like this. Maybe I'll have someone actually, not just plan a coaster, but I'll have someone actually like sketch out this idea and show it on a future show. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Like do some concept art for a more finished product of this, since we didn't have time to.
I think it needs more tunnels.
I do make concept art.
With the excavator, we need more tunnels.
More
Yeah,
tunnels.
that'll be fun.
I can add.
Someone said
have to
buns.
ride it.
People don't like our idea. What?
Yeah,
Really?
I don't blame them.
What did we do wrong?
We replaced a a lousy roller coaster with like a kind of just a forgettable roller coaster.
I don't agree.
Well,
Well,
do they
we're
have
not
a
done
better
with the
idea?
theming.
Yeah, like we don't have another hour
we
and a
gotta
half
just
to do
more
this.
theming. I think the whole roller coaster should be along the
all
ground
it
like Big
takes.
Thunder. You
Big
know, like-
Thunder's not along the ground. It goes up hills.
Right, but those hills, you're close to the ground.
Yeah,
You're
we
not-
didn't have time to do that.
Yeah.
though. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, Tyler
This
will bring
isn't
up
the
I'm
finished
good.
product.
Look at what I already did in a day. Like, give me more
Yeah,
than an
like we
hour.
can't in one second. We can't. We're just trying to come up with an idea and visualize it a little bit, right? Tyler, I'm going to give you some time to work on this, and one show will come back, and I'm sure this will be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not
We'll look
criticizing
at it.
Tyler, who did what we told him to do.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't even
Give me
put the
back
coats
my
over here.
shirt.